What's going on, y'all? We in here about to do this film session on how the Tennessee Titans will be attacking the Dallas Cowboys. Now, it has came to my knowledge that it's a possibility that the Tennessee Titans may be sitting out, a couple of their big pieces, such as, Derrick Henry, due to the fact that they may not have to play because it may be a meaningless game. If that's so, right? See, we're going to look at it as if they're going to play or if they're not going to play, because the way they're going to attack the Dallas Cowboys, this is going to be the same way, right? Because they're not built to attack them in any other way. However, if I had to tell you right now, I would have to say that they at least will be able to, that they at least will attempt to go ahead and get something, man, because, not playing for 2 weeks, that's a lot not to, come in and not be ready. You know what I mean? So, I understand maybe the last game and resting Henry, but, rested them for, dang near 3 weeks. I don't know about that one, right? I don't know about that one. So let's get into this, right? So we know that with this Tennessee Titans offense, right, they rely heavily on Derrick Henry, right? It's either you stop Derrick Henry or nothing, right? That's just what it is, right? Because they have nothing that, not only you fear. Now, I'll go ahead and put this out there. Treylon Burks is a nice up-and-coming wide receiver, right? Coming out in the draft, I actually thought that he was the best one, him and Conley, right? So, no, Garrett Wilson, my bad, Garrett Wilson. And so with that being the case, man, you would see Burks starting to come in, but as of this right now, this is what they want to do. If they can do this 30, 40 times, they would, right? So we know that with Derrick Henry, you got to get him off, you got to get him off his path. You got to get him stopped before he gets going, right? That's the way to stop him. You got to get him, not squared. You got to get him running sideways, right? If you want to stop Derrick Henry, you got to bring everybody. You got to bring all 11 hats to the ball, right? And one thing that the Tennessee Titans do and do a lot and do unapologetically is run downhill with Derrick Henry, as you can see, right? We just going to go ahead, just get this action. We're going to go ahead and bring, pull. Go ahead and bring, these extra bodies, man, to go ahead and pull it right in front of them. We're going to bring this right guard, boom. We're going to bring them all down. And we just going to get downhill and say that, hey, we're tougher than you. We're more physical than you, right? And this is how the Tennessee Titans play. And it works real well because, hey, one thing's for sure, Derrick Henry, man, not only does he show that he can handle the load, man, but for him to get the amount of carries that he gets and he still runs fresh like this is pretty impressive, because the man can move for his size, right? As far as, him, he's not just a physical back, he also could take it to the distance, right? As you can see some of the physicality and the elusiveness in this run, right? Everything you got going on is just downhill. He'll go ahead and get you some off tackle action, and he's quick enough to go ahead and get that too. So, you're dealing with a monster, right? You're dealing with a monster, man. But hey, if you go ahead, commit, and you bring it to them, you bring that physicality, hey, they could be stopped. Because one thing's for sure, if you go ahead and stop that running game, you stop the Tennessee Titans. Let's just be real. You stop the running game. You stop Henry. You stop them. In this play, right? So when you got a running back and running game that's as good as the Tennessee Titans, you can go ahead and run a lot of boots and waggles off of that, running game, right? And so one thing that you'll see with the Tennessee Titans is some of this play action, right? But the unfortunate thing about the Tennessee Titans is they don't have a quarterback as of right now that can go ahead and take advantage of the running game action, because right now the quarterbacks that they have available, it's not really good passers. Let's just be real. They're not really good passers of the football, y'all. They're not really good passers of the football, right? So if we can get that quarterback to have the ball in his hands and go ahead and, pass a little bit, shoot, we in good shape, y'all. Let's just be real. We in good shape. The more times it's in Malik Willis' hands, or even if he doesn't play and it's in Dobbs' hand, the better. But if I was the Tennessee Titans, why would I sit Malik Willis? He need all the reps that he can get, right? And, you know, the Dallas Cowboys would love to go ahead and put them pads on him, right? So we would love for Malik Willis to play, right? And that'll be some good work for the Dallas Cowboys, man, in defending a quarterback with his speed, right? Because, you know, we need that. We need the, you know, the pressure that he can put on his legs, because we know he ain't putting no pressure on us with his arm. You know, the pressure that he can put on us with his legs is something that, you know, it'll be some good work getting ready for the playoffs, y'all. Hey, when it come to Derrick Henry, as you can see, don't be tackling like no Weenie Hut Jr. Don't be tackling like no weenie, because when you tackle like a weenie, man, you're going to get this. And as you can see, the man is big and strong, but hey, he could take it to the distance, man. Them arm tackling, they ain't going to do nothing, man. If you ain't bringing the pain, man, just don't come at all, man. If you ain't willing to go ahead and bring your lunch and dinner when it come to tackling Derrick Henry, man, come on, man. He can see you. He know you can ready to go for his legs. You go ahead and have patience. Go ahead and make him move, because you act like the man can't move, man. The man can move. The man moves so gracefully, y'all. Look at that, man. Look at them, how they just go ahead, get downfield, go ahead, pull everybody, man. Get that action going, man, and let's go. Henry do the rest. Look, he got energy to go ahead and try to tackle him from behind, but, man, up front, man, they don't want to see him, you know. That's why it's important that you have linebackers and safeties that are willing, right, that are willing participants to go ahead and put that face smash in his chest, right? You got to hit Derrick Henry, y'all. And if you ain't coming to put them pads, and if you ain't, like I said, if you ain't coming to bring them pads, y'all, you're going to see a lot of runs like this. If you acting scary, then, like I said, don't even show up to the game. And one thing that you see in this video was a whole bunch of scary defenders trying to hit Derrick Henry. And that's why he got one to the house. Here's some more action right here. You know, boom, play action. Boom, Treylon, their best wide receiver on the team. Yes, Treylon. Now with Treylon, right, you know, you're going to see some action of Treylon. Treylon Burks, big physical receiver. You think, hey, not only is he willing to go ahead and put them pads on you, right, you know, he got some speed. You know, he got a little bit of speed on him for that size, man. He'll go up and high point the football, right? So, hey, you're going to have to put some attention to Treylon a little bit. You know, you're going to have to guard. I'll put Diggs on Treylon, man. Go ahead and bless Treylon with a good corner, man. You know, go ahead and give him something, man, that he ain't used to, man, which is having somebody like Diggs, and, man, and they go ahead, you let him go ahead and try to go ahead and think that he can throw at old Diggs, man, and see if Diggs will mess around and have a two-pick game. But, yeah, man, Treylon, but when Treylon got that ball in the hand, man, there's some special things that can happen now, y'all. Here's some more of this downhill running action at you right here. Just go ahead, hey, do your thing, Derrick. You know, line ain't got it. Hey, just go ahead and open up the creases for big Derrick Henry, man. And the cool thing about it is they got some backups, you know, in there on that offensive line, right? Especially the left tackle, and their right tackle's banged up some. And, hey, does it matter? Nah. Let's go ahead and get off the ball, man. See, the cool thing about it is everybody know they about to get off the ball. Everybody know they get ready to try to put some physicality on them. And what do? It don't matter. We go ahead and just run at you, right? If you ain't ready, man, if them boys is getting to your linebackers, man, hey, man, your safeties, man, could be in for a long day, you know, right? So it's crucial that your D tackles have one of the best games of the season and keeping them linebackers free. And them linebackers going to go ahead. They're going to have to go ahead and put them pads on them. Yeah, I would love for sometimes, man, my D tackles, especially something like Osa and Nelvin Gallimore, to go ahead and beat their man quick and get in there and stop him before he get going, right? But if the time comes for that, go ahead and execute. But, hey, man, I need for, you know, multiple hats to the ball to get this man on the ground. As you can see, y'all, this is just the Derrick Henry show. We just barely just rushing Derrick Henry just do his thing, man. It's just appreciating, man, how well he runs the football, no matter what the quarterback is, because we know he didn't have some sorry quarterbacks with Ryan Tannehill. I'm sorry, Ryan Tannehill's a sorry quarterback. And then you got Malik Willis. Hey, I ain't going to say he's sorry, though, but for sure he's not ready, right? So, hey, all you seeing is this man go ahead and running these inside zones, these off-tackle plays, man, these dives, man, and just going ahead and just imposing will on the opposing defense, man, just imposing their will, man. You know, they going to pull a lot, y'all. They gonna pull a lot, man. and have them extra blockers in front and say, hey, Henry, do your thing. And this is what you see a lot. And what does he do? He do his thing. Go ahead, man. Hey, look at the man move, man. If you just think he's just a downhill runner, just a straight line, well, look, boom. You're going to make something happen, y'all. Y'all be ready. Right here, expect this a lot from Malik Willis. Hey, 1-2 reads, boom, boom, I'm up out of there, y'all. Oh, I can't get it, I'm gone. Expect this, y'all. Don't expect all that. I'm going to go through all these progressions. No, they don't want Malik Willis to do that because he's not ready to do that, right? He only got, I believe, this may be his second start, I believe, right? He had one earlier, then Tannehill came back, and then he had this last game. It's either second or third start, y'all, right? Not too much experience, right? So, hey, they just want him to make quick decisions. Hey, if it ain't there, take off, right? So be ready. So your DNs, see right here, you see how he lost contain? That can't happen. That can't happen. Micah Parsons will mess around. He'll go B-gap and try to go ahead and, try to recover. But, hey, as much as I love your athleticism, as much as we know that you can track down pretty much anybody, Micah, why take the risk when you can go ahead and make your job easier and just keep him in the pocket? We want Malik Willis in the pocket, not out the pocket, right? We want him to be a passer, kind of like with Jalen Hurts, right? We want Jalen Hurts to be a pocket passer, right? We don't want him on the run, right? That's when you do things like this, that's when things can happen. But we know that if he's in the pocket, more good things for your favor, the defense's favor, is going to happen than it will be the offensive favor. Here go another example, right? You leave them lanes open. Here you go. You leave them lanes open. Here we go. Right? Boom. Hey, I'm out there. Hey. Not only is he doing that on his own will, but he was told to do that, right? Right? Just keep the chains moving. They just want him to keep the chains moving. Take care of the football. Use them legs, right? They don't expect him to be no big playmaker, no 350 passer, 350-yard passer. Nah. Right? He ain't ready for that. They want him to do this. So the Dallas Cowboys defense got to be ready. Get ready for that read option, y'all. Get ready for that read option. They're gonna keep you on your heels, man, because they're gonna give it to Derrick Henry, of course, though. But he'll pull that thing. He'll pull it. So y'all be ready, especially in the goal line. We noticed the quarterback's gonna do that for the goal line, right? You seen it. You seen it in the tape, man. With the Jaguars, you see it with Jalen Hurts. Dak will do it. So, hey, we all know that if you got a mobile quarterback that can go ahead and use that read option in the goal line, that's just going to be an extra responsibility that you're going to have. And one thing that we have struggled with this season is a quarterback that's going to run that read option, right? So it's essential that we go ahead and learn from our mistakes and be disciplined and have this under control, right? As you can see, you see the athleticism, you can see the will and determination to go ahead and get that ball in the end zone, right? Hey, he can make plays with his legs. Don't get it twisted, as you can see, right? He break tackles, man. Just because he elusive don't mean he ain't gonna try to run with, he ain't gonna run with no determination. So y'all keep that in mind. As you can see right here go another pull. Boom, ready, nice. Able to get some positive yards. Hey, I expect to see this a numerous amount of times, y'all, on Thursday night. So, yeah, y'all be ready for this, y'all. But anywho, man, look at that. That's what we want. Look at that, right? When he passes in the pocket, look at that. I wasn't even going to do this play, y'all, but I'm like, shoot, all right, go ahead, man. Look at it, man. All he did, look at the backer, man. Boom, hey, ready, boom. Come on. He ain't ready to be an effective passer yet, y'all. He's not ready, right? I'm not saying he won't be ready, but he ain't ready now. But anyhow, this is just some ways that the Tennessee Titans are going to go ahead and attack y'all, But I appreciate y'all for going ahead and coming through. And I hope you guys enjoyed the film session. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all go ahead and share this content with your buddies, your family members, your friends, and even a stranger. Y'all go ahead and tell them about old Two Times, man. Because one thing's for sure, whether you're a sports fan or a Cowboy fan, it's a crime to not go ahead and be subscribed. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.